Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. We've got another awesome week in LEGO News with tons of news from LEGO Ideas, with 3 new sets coming, plus more 2020 set reveals from LEGO Marvel, LEGO Technic, and more. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up from Zavvi, we got the LEGO Technic Libre R for 25% off with code R9800. Next from Amazon, we got the LEGO minifigures Series 20 for 31% off, and the Disney series for 14% off, plus the LEGO Spider-Man Spider Crawler for 30% off, and from LEGO Toy Story, the Buzz Lightyear and Woody's Carnival Mania set for 31% off, and the LEGO Marvel Collection for PS4 and Xbox One is 75% off. And though it's not exactly a deal, Target now has all the summer 2020 Marvel sets that you won't want to miss, and you can find links to these deals and more in the description below. This week in LEGO Ideas news, we finally got the results from the third 2019 round of the LEGO review, and out of the 12 projects in this review, they selected 3 to become official LEGO sets. This includes Home Alone, McAllister's House, LEGO Typewriter, and LEGO Seinfeld 30th Anniversary. The Home Alone project was definitely one I was rooting for, but I was actually a little bit surprised to see this one chosen. But I shouldn't be too surprised, as it's definitely a holiday classic movie. The project's build itself is a large dollhouse-style build with lots of opening sections, and I think it's going to be a ton of fun recreating this house and some of the scenes from the movie. The LEGO Seinfeld 30th Anniversary project made perfect sense to me. After seeing sets from Big Bang Theory, as well as the incredibly successful LEGO Friends set, it was just a no-brainer. LEGO's been focusing on adult fans a lot lately, and I think that this set makes a really perfect addition. Not to mention, I think they captured Jerry's apartment really well. The one that seemed to surprise the community the most was the LEGO Typewriter project, and while I think this makes a really exceptional display piece, it is a little bit niche compared to some of the other projects that maybe had more wide appeal. And while I wish this project was functional like this upcoming playable piano, I think that it will make a nice display piece and will look perfect next to other projects like the LEGO Ideas Ship in a Bottle. And though 3 projects were chosen, many that I was rooting for did not make the cut. I'm super sad that we won't get the Futurama or Ratatouille projects made, but I have a good feeling that LEGO Zelda will be coming sometime soon. I know many fans were sad about Queen and especially Bionicle, but not every project can unfortunately make it through the round of review. But don't worry, we'll get more LEGO Ideas soon with the first 2020 review coming this fall. This week we also got the 2020 second half calendars from all of the different regions around the world. And while it shows off tons of the summer sets that we knew were coming, the different versions of the catalog also revealed some sets we haven't seen yet. First up from LEGO Marvel, we've got the Iron Man Armory set. This set takes us straight into Tony's workshop and makes a great extension of the Iron Man Hall of Armor set that we got previously. The set features 4 more bays for armor, featuring designs from this most recent wave, plus Tony's hot rod, as well as some other fun accessories for the lab space, including this small Iron Man figure. This set includes 5 minifigures, but the main highlight of course is the prototype armor, also known as the Mark II. And while it's great to be getting this design, it's sad that this is the only unique armor to this set. There's the Iron Man armor that we've gotten in a few sets, plus this version of Tony Stark that's made up of pieces from other sets, as well as 2 more AIM agents. At $30, this set is pretty simple, and I wish it would include a couple more exclusive minifigures, but it's still a must-have for me. In LEGO minifigures news, we also got confirmation that the next series will be coming out this September, and the latest rumor is that this next series will be Harry Potter Series 2. This would be super exciting, as I was a huge fan of the original series and just can't wait to get my hands on more. And speaking of Harry Potter, we also got the reveal of 3 upcoming advent calendars from LEGO Friends, LEGO Harry Potter, and LEGO City. The Harry Potter advent calendar this year seems to be based on the Yule Ball, and as a huge fan of last year's calendar, this one's a must-have for me. Different for this year, the LEGO Friends advent calendar features some mini dolls as well as some animals, which should be good. And we get our best look at the LEGO City advent calendar, which features some characters from the LEGO City Adventures show. And speaking of LEGO City, the catalog also featured 2 lesser-known city releases that are going to be coming soon, as well as a few previously unrevealed LEGO Technic sets. First up, we've got the concrete mixer truck. This truck has a really cool design, and I love the large barrel piece at the back. And as you'd imagine, there's a mechanism to mix and deploy the cement. Next up, we've got the Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey. This twin-rotored vehicle looks really cool, and I love how those rotors will spin with the all-new motor system. And I know a lot of you are eager to get your hands on this new system. And finally, we've got the 6x6 Volvo articulated hauler. The build itself has a nice accurate design, but of course for this one, I'm really most excited about the Technic Control Plus system, which lets you operate all of the functions via an app. Next up, separate from the LEGO catalog, we also got official photos of the upcoming LEGO Brick Sketches line. This line uses a combination of stacked plates to create these brick sketches of well-known characters. And while I'm sure the line isn't for everyone, I find it super impressive how accurately these character designs come together. This first wave includes LEGO Lego Batman, the Joker, BB-8, and a First Order Stormtrooper, and each build can be hung on a wall or stood up on a desk. The first wave of brick sketches will be coming out on July 15th, and each one will retail for $19.99. And if you want to pick any up and support the channel, there's links in the description below. And while you're on the site, definitely check out the July 2020 LEGO Store Calendar. From the 1st through the 26th with purchases over $85, you'll be able to get this free Creative Fun 12-in-1 set. The 240 pieces included can be rebuilt into all sorts of summer-themed creations. This set seems to come with a lot of cool, colorful parts, and I think that people will have a lot of fun recreating all these different builds. Next up, from the 27th through the 29th with purchases over $50, LEGO's bringing back the Back to School pack from last year. While there's no actual LEGO bricks, there's a bunch of fun things that kids can use at school, like a pencil case and ruler. And speaking of old promotions, from the 24th through the 26th, it's Christmas in July, where you'll get this free Christmas tree with your purchase of over $100. And while I was able to get this one over the holiday season, I think it's a pretty nice build. And finally, from July 13th through August 2nd, they're running another VIP sweepstakes, this time for the Bizarro minifigure from 2012. As a huge Superman fan, I've always wanted to get my hands on this one, so I'll probably enter even though I know my chances are slim. And speaking of bringing back old promotions, now on LEGO's VIP reward system, you can actually redeem your points for some of the previous gift with purchase. This includes the LEGO Creator Fountain, 2x4 brick, LEGO VIP store, LEGO tote bag, and Duplo frame sets. And if you want to check any of these out, I'll leave a link in the description below. Next up, in more LEGO Ideas news, 2 new projects have hit 10,000 supporters on the platform. The first project is the Caribbean Clipper, which is actually a remake of the 1989 set by the same name. The design for the ship looks really classic, but nicely updated with all of the more modern parts and colors. And this ship would look really nice next to the recently updated Black Seas Barracuda. I, like many other LEGO fans, would love to get another fun, large-scale ship, and this one has a lot of great interior detail, as it can be separated into 4 parts, including the hull, the deck, the captain's cabin, and the bridge. And while the model is really exceptional, I'd be a little surprised to see this one make it through, just considering the Black Seas Barracuda was just remade. But trust me when I tell you that I'd be more than happy to be proven wrong. Next up, we've got the BMW M1 E26. This car was originally produced from 1978 through 1981. For this project, the designer created 2 versions, the classic version in red and the racing version, both of which feature openable doors, openable hoods, and steering. These larger Creator Expert style cars are really popular on the LEGO Ideas platform, and this one seems to be really nicely captured. But ever since the Caterham, we haven't really gotten any of these large-scale cars pushed through, so I'm curious to see how this one will do, but of course we'll always have to wait and see. Next up, we finally got the full trailer for Ninjago Master of the Mountain. The ninja this season are invited to the beautiful Shintaro Kingdom. Though while the city looks amazing, there's a long-forgotten underworld, the Dungeon of Shintaro, and it's going to be up to them to fight their way to freedom through a maze of tunnels and as they face off against the merciless Skull Sorcerer. As I said in my last video about the teaser, this season looks really great, and I'm just loving all of the designs that come this season with all of the great new sets. The sets can be combined into a board game, so I'm curious to see if any Dungeons and Dragons style elements will make it into this season. And if you want to check out the full trailer for yourself, there's a link in the description below. This week, LEGO also opened a brand new flagship store in China, in Hangzhou. The store design itself looks really amazing, with all sorts of LEGO models that were built just for this new location. And LEGO actually posted some great time-lapse footage of them creating some of these really iconic new models to decorate their store. The iconic broken bridge at the West Lake was built out of almost 700,000 LEGO bricks. And it's just so cool how they create all these custom models to really honor the culture of the location of the store. And if you want to check out all the details and the time lapses, I've left a link in the description below. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus LEGO news, and there's always a lot of really fun stuff for us to break down. This week, I was so excited to finally get the LEGO Ideas results, and it's always cool when we get more than one, let alone 3 great models to become new sets. And beyond the LEGO Ideas sets, I still can't wait to get my hands on so many of the rest of the 2020 sets, including the brick sketches and all the Marvel LEGO sets that are coming out this summer. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below, as it really helps the channel, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click to watch my last LEGO news video featuring 2020 LEGO Star Wars, LEGO Super Mario, and could we be getting LEGO Avatar? And don't forget to subscribe.